And a good day, everybody. Sean Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble, back again with you. Another rambling edition. Rehash time. Well, rehash, same beer, but new looking can. And that is Old Milwaukee EasyRider. Basically, it's the same beer, Old Milwaukee, only in the 16-ounce can, which I'm sure they've done, but this is EasyRiders. I don't know what logo, why. Jay was telling me, Ronald J. Terrio, my good friend, of course, host of Louisiana Beer Reviews. I guess it's part of their, theme that Old Milwaukee is doing, but it's the same beer, folks. Nothing's changed. 4.6% ABV. It is an American Adjunct lager, introduced in 1934 as the economic brand of the Schlitz line of beers, Schlitz Brewing Company. Of course, Schlitz Brewing Company, Schlitz, of course, the Gusto. Beer's been around forever. Of course, Schlitz Light came out in 77. Old Milwaukee Light, which came on later on, and I think Old Milwaukee Light came in 1984, I believe. Yeah, Old Milwaukee came in 1984, of course. Or maybe it might have been earlier than that. Old Milwaukee Light might have been 1979 or whatever it is. But of course, many of you know. Of course, the film EasyRider, great movie if you've ever seen it. Dennis Hopper, late Dennis Hopper, Peter Fonda, Jack Nicholson was in the movie too. The bikes going cross country, riding their bikes all across, the great country that is the United States of America. So here's what the beer looks like. Of course, now all of these beers have been all now under the ownership of Pabst now. Pabst had bought out many of the beers that were owned by Schlitz, as well as all the beers owned by Stroh's Brewing Company. And beers by the G. Highland Brewing Company, of course. G. Highland behind Colt 45. Stroh's behind, of course, Stroh's Light, Schnitz, and I think Blatz, I believe, is also part of that line too of beers. And Schlitz, Schlitz regular beer, Gusto Light, all the malt liquor lines, Schlitz Bull Ice, and Schlitz VSL, still being produced to this day. Nothing really fancy about this beer, guys. As you can see, it looks your standard, very little foam up top, very clear, not bad. Standard lager smell. Beers like this, I tend to buy a lot because of the nostalgia and the history of it. You're a guy sitting at the bar, hanging out with friends, chilling, relaxing, watching the game on TV, eating a burger or maybe a nice ham sandwich with ham and cheese sandwich with a bag of chips and just hanging out, relaxing, or a burger with fries and wash it down with or maybe, something, or a roast beef sandwich. You want something cold, nice traditional burger, nice traditional, finger food type beer. Old Milwaukee doesn't get any better than that. So, of course, you may remember that the commercials were very popular in the late 70s and then 80s when Old Milwaukee Light came out. Chris Old Milwaukee and easy drinking Old Milwaukee Light. Hey guys, doesn't get any better than this. And of course, you'll see a group of people, hanging out by the lake, or maybe fishing, and they're grilling the fish, or maybe they're playing some sporting event or game, whatever, out in the field, and then they got grilling brats or hot dogs and burgers, and then of course at the end, the announcer, easy drinking Old Milwaukee Light. They're doing some activity and they're growing and eating, and then hey, whatever. seafood, burgers. Hey, all right. And then, of course, the guy said, hey, guys, doesn't get any better in this nice mountain setting or in the camp or whatever. Or in the park or maybe neighborhood backyard, whatever. But, yeah, the commercials were kind of cool. Hey, guys, doesn't get any better than this, So, yeah, and it didn't. So, again... Nice, he's drinking. Man, thankfully, me and Jay were in Mississippi. We met up, do a sort of a nature trail, and we stopped at a couple of spots, spots that I have never noticed, never been to, that I probably will be going to now. Now I know where they are. It's interesting how some of these local towns, they have some of these. Nice hidden gems of sort of places you can go visit and just go relax and just not to spend a lot of money and just go and just enjoy yourself, with your significant other, group of friends, whatever, and take pictures and relax and just enjoy, and I didn't really know that that sort of spot existed, and it did. At the location I was at, and I was like, hey, man, this is not bad, maybe I need to, check this out, So we went to this, so he noticed again and said, hey, Sean, there's Old Milwaukee. I said, oh, okay. And I had to look at my videos to see if I've done a rehash of Old Milwaukee, and I think I have not done an Old Milwaukee rehash on any of the beers, so... Old Milwaukee Light, Old Milwaukee Ice. Now, unfortunately, the last time we had Old Milwaukee beer is going back. Let me look at my videos here. Yeah. We're into 25, 20. Yeah, last time they were here was 2016. 2016 was the last time this beer was here, and they both were just up and disappeared out of the area, and we haven't seen it since. So, unfortunately, just one of those things, again, like the airline industry. Here today, poof, gone tomorrow. But crisp, clean, smooth, nice flavor. Beer didn't cost much for a 6-pack of the 16-ounce cans. I think it was about 12. No. I think it came with about $6.50 in Mississippi, where in Pascagoula, where I was at. So it's like, okay, I could work with that. I can deal with that. So, God took care of a lot of things today. Took care of that, took care of tires, a few other things. Oil change got done, Yeah, I'm happy that today was a good day. So, very good day. So this is a smooth drinking, nice lager. Nothing off, 4.6%, which is about where lagers should be at, between 4.5, 4.8, in between Adjunct. The lighter stuff, Rolling Rock, I would say, which is not a light beer, but it tastes like a light beer. That's 4.5%, but that's as light as it gets. If you ever had Rolling Rock, and that's a good beer. I enjoy drinking that, but light. Of all the Adjunct lagers, so anyway, I know Beer Advocate doesn't give it a high score, neither does Rate Beer, but who gives a bleep? Gives a poo-poo. Brown bag. Pick up the stuff, put it in the brown bag. About what those critics say. I think it's a good beer, good lager. I just wish Pabst and their distribution could be better. I just don't know why it's not. It's just what it is. I mean, PBR Extra I mean, even in Daphne, even around the Daphne area or Baldwin County or Mobile or across the river, Mobile River. Only spot I could get maybe is at the Publix. I don't see that beer nowhere to be found at all. So maybe we'll never will see it again. Maybe, I don't know. But in any event, anyway, this is a good lager to me. I've always enjoyed it, and I've always thought it was very, very flavorful. But you know, others don't care for it, but who cares? But my score will be a outright A- for the beer for the Old Milwaukee. Again, EasyRider, but it is Old Milwaukee, folks. So again, don't fret. Oh, what's it? It's the same beer, 4.6% ABV. Nothing's changed. So don't get too excited, people. No. So that's my score. 9 score for the Old Milwaukee Rehash, a true American classic. Sean Anderson, Pierre the Beverage Ramble, one of many American classic lagers, adjunct lagers. Okay, now, John Henderson Pierre, the Beverage Ramble. So you keep on watching as always. Cheers, live, laugh, and love. Old Milwaukee beer, Old Milwaukee light. Old Milwaukee. Does it get any better than this, people? Right?